Okay, picture this. You're in a huge stadium, thousands of people roaring, but then it all kind of fades to a hum. An athlete stands there, focused, gripping this slender spear.
Yeah, that intense moment, it's all about explosive power, but also incredible precision. And just
Yeah.
immense pressure, right?
Exactly. We're diving into javelin throwing today. It's a sport where, legends can be made in milliseconds, decided by millimeters.
And speaking of legends, it's hard not to think immediately of India's Neeraj Chopra. I mean, a double Olympic medalist now breaking that huge 90-meter barrier.
A truly monumental feat. But what really caught my attention, and probably yours too, was his reaction right after that massive 90-meter throw. He said, essentially, good, but not perfect.
It's fascinating, isn't it? What does perfection even mean when you've just achieved something so few ever have? It really makes you think about the mindset.
Totally. And that's our mission today. We're going deep into that mindset. We'll unpack the journey, sure, but also the intricate science, the sheer grit behind him.
Yeah.
What is perfection in javelin?
Mm.
And what drives someone to chase it so relentlessly? We've gathered everything to really explore this.
Right, let's get into it.
So to really get Neeraj Chopra, you have to go back to his roots. We start in Kandra village near Panipat in Haryana, rural India, born December 97 into a farming family. Father Satish Kumar, mother Suraj Devi, two sisters. Pretty simple life, centered around agriculture.
Absolutely. A world away from international athletics, really. And his entry into sports wasn't exactly planned, like you said. As a kid, he struggled a bit with his weight. Got teased, apparently.
Yeah, a common story, unfortunately. But his family encouraged him, suggested joining a local gym in Panipat. Just to get active, lose some weight. It wasn't about becoming an athlete initially.
And that's where fate or chance, whatever you want to call it, stepped in.
Yeah.
At Shivaji Stadium, he's there, maybe 11 years old, and he sees these older athletes throwing the javelin.
He was apparently just mesmerized by it, watching the spear fly, that arc against the sky. So he picks one up, just for fun.
And bang, his natural arm strength just sends it flying way further than expected. Luckily, Coach Heavier Singh spotted him, saw that raw potential. This was around 2010, 2011. He took him under his wing.
It's amazing, isn't it? How one small thing, joining a gym for fitness, just completely changes a life's direction and eventually impacts a whole nation.
It really is. It wasn't some grand strategy, just a spark. And maybe that early background, needing to figure things out himself, built that self-reliant analytical approach we see now. That good but not perfect thing might have started way back then, in a way.
That makes sense, because those early days, they weren't glamorous at all. Basic facilities, juggling school, BVN public school, then later DAV college, and a BA from lovely professional university, but athletics, it just took over.
It became the priority. He honed his skills under Coach Naseem Ahmed for a good few years, 2011 to 2016. But a really key moment, I think, was joining the Indian Army.
As a junior commissioned officer in the Rajputana Rifles, right?
Exactly. That provided structure, discipline, support, things maybe he didn't have consistently before. You see that discipline in how he competes now, that mental strength. And then the national camp in Patiala, better coaching, better nutrition, equipment, it all started to come together.
And the results followed pretty quickly. He won gold at the National Juniors in 2012, aged just 14, through 68.40 meters.
But the big breakthrough on the world stage was 2016, the World U20 Championships in Poland.
Goss, yeah. He threw an incredible 86.48 meters.
A world junior record at the time. And crucially, he became the first Indian ever to win a world title in athletics. Suddenly, people outside India were asking, who is this kid? From a local gym to world junior record holder. It felt fast.
So he clearly had the talent. But to understand why someone like him pushes beyond breaking records, saying it's not perfect, we need to look at the javelin throw itself. It's not just chucking a spear, is it?
Oh, not at all. It's this amazing blend of physics, biology, sheer determination. The javelin itself, 800 grams for men, it's light but aerodynamic. It needs to be launched just right to slice through the air and land point first.
And there are those key factors dictating distance. Release velocity, how fast it leaves the hand.
Crucial. Then release angle, ideally somewhere between 32 and 38 degrees. Too high, it stalls. Too low, it doesn't get the flight time.
And release height. Taller athletes often have a bit of an advantage there.
Right. But for someone like Neeraj, chasing perfection isn't just maxing these out. It's about synchronizing them perfectly. A tiny error in angle, a bit of lost speed at release. That's meters lost.
Which brings us back to his comment, fast and run up, but I don't think I am using the speed right now. He's talking about that final conversion of energy, isn't he?
Exactly. He's talking about the block, that moment where everything comes together.
Explain that block a bit more. The run-up is maybe 20, 30 meters.
Building momentum. Using crossover steps to align the body. The grip on the cord handle is key for control. Then, for a right-hander like Neeraj, they plant that left foot hard.
The block.
Yeah, it's an explosive bracing action. That left leg becomes a solid anchor, a fulcrum. It stops the forward momentum abruptly and channels all that energy built up from the run through the legs, the core, the shoulder, and finally into the arm. It's like cracking a whip.
A kinetic chain reaction.
Precisely. And nailing that block perfectly is vital for maximizing the velocity transferred to the javelin.
And this is where it gets really interesting when we talk about the 90-meter mark.
Oh, yeah. Breaking 90 meters. It's more than just a number. It's the benchmark for the absolute elite. It signals this rare combination of speed, power, and flawless technique.
How rare are we talking?
Historically, only around 20 men have ever done it. Across all of them, maybe 140-something throws total past 90 meters. It's like the sub-10-second 100 meters or the sub-4-minute mile back in the day. It puts you in a very, very exclusive club.
Okay, so fast forward to May 2025. Doha Diamond League. Big stage, season opener for Neeraj. The pressure's on.
Absolutely. And his third attempt, boom, he unleashes it. 90.23 meters.
His first time ever, over 90. A new Indian record, smashing his old best of 89.94 from Stockholm. He becomes only the third Asian ever and the 25th man overall to join the 90-meter club. Huge moment.
Massive. You'd think pure celebration, right? But no, that's when he comes out with good but not perfect.
Why? What wasn't perfect in a 90-meter throw?
He elaborated a bit, said he felt his run-up was really fast, maybe faster than ever, but he didn't feel he fully used that speed in the throw itself. He mentioned his left leg, the block leg, needing to be straighter for that perfect energy transfer.
So even in that record throw, he felt a technical imperfection, a slight misalignment that cost him...
More distance. Potentially, yeah. Or maybe just that feeling of perfect execution. In javelin, tiny details matter hugely. A slight bend in the blocking knee, a fraction of a second delay in the arm strike. It can absolutely cost you centimeters, even meters at that level. It's about hitting that absolute biomechanical optimum.
That self-critique is just, wow, to find fault in that moment. It speaks volumes about his drive.
And that drive led him, starting in 2025, to train under the ultimate legend, Jan Železný.
The Czech maestro. His world record, 98.48 meters from 96, still stands. Untouchable almost.
3 Olympic golds, threw over 90 meters more than 50 times himself. If anyone understands javelin perfection, it's Železný.
What has Neeraj said about training with him?
He mentioned learning how to stay calm under pressure, got to be consistent. Železný is renowned for his incredibly efficient technique, getting the absolute maximum out of every phase. He's clearly been working with Neeraj on refining that run-up speed and, crucially, nailing that perfect block every single time.
Making those micro adjustments.
Exactly. Not just throwing far once, but having the technique locked in to do it consistently, under pressure.
And then you throw in another variable, the weather.
Ah, yes. The sneaky factor. A good tailwind, if you angle the throw right, can give you a bit of extra lift, add distance.
The headwinds.
Headwinds are brutal. They push the javelin down. You need a faster run, a lower release angle just to cut through it. Conditions matter. Doha was apparently pretty good for his 90-meter throw.
But now, looking ahead, say Zurich, there's talk of rain in the forecast. How does he approach that?
His attitude seems to be just, I like to throw well in every condition. Which is incredible mental toughness, isn't it? He trains to master the variables, not just hope for perfect weather.
It really makes you think, what kind of discipline does it take? To break 90 meters, still find fault, seek out the world record holder to get better, and prepare mentally for any condition.
It's extraordinary.
Yeah.
And necessary, because even with that 90.23 in Doha, he didn't actually win.
Right. Germany's Julian Weber took gold with a final throw of 91.06 meters. Just shows the level of competition.
Absolutely fierce. Got Anderson Peters from Grenada, back-to-back world champ, incredibly consistent, knows how to win. He won bronze in Paris 2024 too.
Then Weber, the Doha winner. Interesting story, he switched from handball. Now he's also in the 90-meter club.
Don't forget Julius Yego from Kenya. Mr. YouTube, right. Learned watching videos. 2015 world champ, holds the African record at 92.72. Incredible talent and ingenuity.
And Keshorn Walcott from Trinidad and Tobago won Olympic gold back in 2012 when he was only 19. Youngest ever champ. Shows explosive talent, can strike early.
It's a field of titans.
Yeah.
And Neeraj is right there among them, pushing them, being pushed by them.
His own record is stellar, obviously. Tokyo 2021 gold, 87.58 meters. Paris, 2024 silver, 89.45 meters. The 2023 World Championship gold, 88.17 meters. First Indian track and field Olympic gold winner. Only the second individual Indian Olympic gold medalist ever.
The achievements are piling up. But that hunger for more, for that perfect throw, seems undiminished.
So what does it all mean? It means Neeraj isn't just chasing numbers. He's in a constant battle with these other incredible athletes, any of whom could pull out a huge throw. His focus now is on the Zurich Diamond League Finals, August 27-28, aiming to reclaim that title he won in 2022.
And then the big one, the World Championships back in Tokyo, September 13-21, same stadium where he won Olympic gold. He'll be winning another gold there, no doubt, and maybe that perfect throw.
You know, this modern rivalry sits within such a long history. Javelin goes way back.
Oh, ancient Greece. 708 BC, part of the original pentathlon. It became a modern Olympic event for men in 1908, women in 1932.
And the javelin itself has changed, hasn't it? They adjusted the specs in 86 and 99.
They had to manage the distances. After throws like Uwe Hahn's unbelievable 104.80 meters in the early 80s with the old javelin design, they realized they needed to bring the distances back into the stadium limits for safety. That's why Zelezny's 98.48 with the current spec is so remarkable and enduring.
And Neeraj's impact. It goes beyond his own throws. He's really changed things in India, hasn't he?
Massively. There's been a definite surge in interest in participation in athletics since his Tokyo gold. Government funding has increased, infrastructure is improving. He's a massive inspiration.
Showing kids from rural backgrounds, from anywhere, that global excellence is possible. You mentioned events like the Neeraj Chopra Classic in Bengaluru drawing huge crowds.
Yeah, 15,000 fans. It shows a real blossoming of homegrown talent and interest. He's ignited something.
So when you look at the big picture, his quest isn't just personal. It's not just about medals.
No, it feels like it's about human potential, doesn't it? About striving, about pushing limits, and how that individual drive can inspire a whole movement way beyond just sport. He's become a symbol of dedication, of that relentless self-improvement.
So we've traced his path from Kandra village to the global stage, looked at the physics, the technique, that incredible 90-meter throw and his critique of it, and the fierce competition he faces.
It really is a story about chasing an ideal, constantly refining, never settling, even when you're already among the best.
Absolutely. So as Neeraj steps onto that runway next time in Zurich or Tokyo, remember, he's not just launching a spear. He's chasing that feeling, that perfect alignment of speed, power, and technique.
That elusive, perfect block.
Yeah, which makes you think maybe for yourself, what's something in your life, your work, your passion that you'd call good but not perfect? And, what would it really take to find your version of that perfect block to push just that little bit further than you thought you could?